We are wanting to talk about our awesome workshop we're having when?
On December 2nd from 10 to noon Pacific time.
And it's going to be from our Wanderers Club Facebook group. So we have here in this page, as we're here in our Wanderers Club page right now, going live to promote this event and talk a little bit about what we're going to do in the new year, right, Mr. Emerson?
That's right.
So we are committed, as you may or may not know, we have a weekly podcast. We are now on episode, what the heck episode are we on?
We're going to be on 144 next week.
144. So here on our Facebook page for WBNL Coaching, and also in our private group. And you can become a member of our private group just simply by registering for this event. Matt's got a link up there for you, and it's also, we'll pin this to the top here of the page if we can. The event is going to be on, we're going to tell you more about the event in a second, but we wanted to talk about what we're going to do at WBNL Coaching to support our followers, listeners, viewers, members that have either purchased our products or have our live, our free trainings, and what we're going to do. So we're going to start with this really awesome workshop, if we do say so ourselves.
We do.
That Matt, I created some content, and we've done this for pretty soon. It will be about 3 brokerages around the country, and it's gotten some really great reviews, and we thought, let's do it for our members.
Let's do it.
So, let's do it for our WBNL Coaching followers and members, and we're calling it Plan, Pivot, and Prosper, Mastering a Client-Focused, Tech-Driven Business. It's going to be on December 2nd, 10 a.m. Pacific. Can we just go a little bit over the agenda here, Matt, and then we'll tell everybody what we're going to do in the coming year to support all this. So, great way to kick off your new year with a little business planning. Now, look, we have decided that WBNL Coaching, that as you can see there in the 4 core principles, we're living by these 4 core principles, by the way, which we'll go over in detail about. Everything you do has to show value and connect. Relationships are first. That's why the subtitle of this workshop is How to Master a Client-Focused, Tech-Powered Business in 2021. So we're going to do a little bit of business planning, but we have an entire free course. Many of you already have it. So if you want to know how to crunch the numbers and figure out how much money you want to make with budgets and this, that, and the other thing, and then turn that into how many units, we're going to cover that, but we're going to spend a ton of time on less can be more. That's and right. Helping you be hyper-focused on the strategies that you're going to do to reach your goals in 2021. 2020 has been, what's the adjective for the year that we've had? Challenging. Opportunities have been abundant. Opportunities to deal with and sort of face your challenges and get clear about what's important to you. That's certainly what this year has been for many of us. So we're going to cover that. This is a 2-hour workshop, by the way. We'll take a break, and then the second half of this workshop is where we're going to really dive in. Could you go to that next one there? Thank you, sir. I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing. I'm back. For those of you who haven't been staying up to speed with us on the podcast, Matt and I are 100% all in on our coaching company, taking on new coaching clients selectively, really with the focus of teams and small brokers. That's who we like to support. Putting great content back out on our new exciting platform over at WBNLcoaching.com. So you'll have to go check that out. And providing value via our podcast. And then we're also going to go live once a week from our Facebook group to support you. So here, what we're sharing is things that I'm really doing. I've got my partner, Cosmo Marabi, and I have a team. There's 11 of us on our team here in Vegas, and we're putting into practice all the things that we've been coaching forever, right, Matt? And we're having massive success with it. I'm so excited in a short amount of time. So we're going to share real things that are working. We're just not a couple coaches and trainers that are saying, hey, here's all the things you need to do. We're giving you all of our insider secrets, all the things that we're doing. So that includes 5 connections to enhance and get more referrals from your database. We're going to share 5 plus more. I think we have a couple bonus ones in there. We're going to make sure you really have adjusted to COVID-19 and you've marketed that. We want to get into what we're doing for listings and to get more listings. The inventory is so low. So we're going to share with you what we're doing on our team, give you the exact examples of ads and things that we're running and what we're doing. We're really going to talk about mastering Zoom and things like this, Facebook Live, using more video in the new year, how you need to be the market expert in knowing your numbers and how we leverage that and how that's generated business for our team. And one near and dear to my heart, online presence and getting more client reviews. So many people need help with that. We got a system for that. Sure. And then we're going to close with 4 ways to double your income. So there you have it. You need to show up at 10 o'clock on the 2nd. Just register below. You'll probably be getting some emails if you're on our email list. Just register. You'll be reminded. We'll go live on the 2nd at 10 o'clock Pacific and cover this great stuff where you can interact with us. You can chat. You can ask questions. And we'll have a lot of fun. And the replay will be available there in the Facebook group, right?
That's absolutely right. You know what, Jan, I think the COVID stuff is so interesting because I think there's been a couple really good, news reports that have come out this week about vaccines. But you know what, let me tell you something. Those vaccines to get out to 340 million Americans is going to take a while. And beginning of the year, so, we'll see what happens at the beginning of this year. But, it's typically a great time for real estate. So you need to make sure that you are completely up to speed on how you need to really, really optimize those first few months of the year. Via, online presentations and online communications. So that's a huge thing. If you have not done it, you need to come to this workshop to really master it.
And spot on with that, Matt, because we do have we have so much content and strategies and tactics packed into this 2-hour workshop that our commitment moving forward to our folks that are in our private Facebook group is to provide on a weekly basis some topic that we've covered in this workshop, because there's so much feedback that we got that was like, well, how do I do a virtual open house? Or, we have this in a lot of our training, but we're going to take one topic, and Matt and I, or if we have a guest speaker, and we're going to cover the things that we do in this workshop in, I think, once a week. Fridays is when we do our podcast, so we're looking around Wednesdays to go live in our group and share something and also be there for Q&A. So we're excited to get that started. We're going to kick it off with December 2nd with this event. And then other things that we're planning is at least quarterly workshops. So if we do something once a week, twice a week, our podcast, if we talked about something in the podcast, Matt, we're going to show you, Matt is a genius in Canva. So as a matter of fact, right now, he's sharing something that we would show you in Canva on how you can use a software like StreamYard, which is what we're using, to create your own seminars and so on, and just share the slides in Canva. That's what he's doing right now. He's showing beautiful work here.
Changes the whole look and feel of your presentation if you're doing something live.
In fact, I think we could get into Canva as a tool, and we'll share with you the tools that we use. Canva is definitely one of them.
Yep.
In these weekly little tips where we're going to demonstrate, and it'll be a little mini training. It'll always be in our group, and so we're super excited to bring all that to you. And it's always there. It'll always be recorded in the group and give you the things that we think you really do need. What's different about the podcast and this second video is going to be actually demonstrating and showing you how to do things.
That's right. Whether
it's Facebook advertisements, or if it's using Canva, or how to understand your market better, or how to do a video for a newsletter. That these are all the success things that we're going to talk about, and then we'll show you how to do it in the follow-up weekly events that we're going to do. So everyone, that's our first live. We just tested it.